Hey YouTube, haven't done any of my random talk Tuesdays or whatever we used to call it back in the day. I do got something I want to rant about real quick. All right, so I'm working on this mower here behind me. So I got the rear end pieces getting them back together anyways, but I needed some O-rings. Not a big deal, or it shouldn't have been, right? For this piece right here goes in my chain case. There's an O-ring right here, you see it, and then another one goes right here. I have the two original O-rings, but I figured I already got everything tore apart. I need new O-rings. Might as well put new ones in it while I got it tore apart, right? So the parts store or website that I've been buying parts for the mower, they didn't have the O-rings. I was like, ain't a big deal. Because I remember back in the day, and this is 20 years ago, I worked at a Napa store. And the Napa store was owned by these two brothers who back then were like in their late 60s, maybe even 70. I don't know how old they were. But anyhow, when people would come in looking for stuff at that store, them lights are bad, ain't they? I'll stay right here. When people would come in that store looking for parts, these old men would get out these books, these ancient Napa books, and they would look up parts. They would go to the back. They had their store organized and nice. It was really nice. But they would find the exact part you're looking for. Don't matter if it was an O-ring or a bearing. I've seen them guys get out their calipers and they would find you whatever bearing it was you was looking for. They would have it, and they was able to locate it. So I had some errands to go run this morning, and I stopped at Tractor Supply because it's a tractor store, right? They should have what I'm looking for. Well, they didn't. They had just a pack, which I believe I got the diameter right on them, but the thickness is wrong. These are 3/32. I need 1/16. So AutoZone's right next to it. So I go to AutoZone. It's a parts store. They should have O-rings, right? Should have one of them cases full of O-rings. Nope. First thing he asked me, what's it go on? Lights. And I said, the 1984 Snapper rear engine mower. And we ain't gonna have nothing for that. I said, well, where's your O-rings at? Well, I need to know what it is you're looking for before I can find you an O-ring. I said, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Just go get your container, you know, the plastic bin full of O-rings, and let's match it to something. Well, we can't match it unless we know what it goes to. I swear, these auto parts stores are ridiculous. Now, O'Reilly's did a little better. He did get the case out, but he didn't have what I was needing either. I went to a small engines repair store here in town. He wanted to look it up by part number, so I gave him the model number. He looked it up, and he's like, I ain't having anything over 10 years old, and this mower's like 40 years old. So, needless to say, these parts stores, I swear to God, anybody could work there. I could train my kid, my 10-year-old daughter, Bella. I could train her how to use it. She already knows how to use the computer, but I could tell her how to look up parts on one of them computers, and she could work at AutoZone. She could probably become the manager of AutoZone in like a month. It's not that difficult. All them people do is type in a computer, and if the computer says they have it or don't have it, that's it. That's all they're worried about. And you know what I'm talking about. How many times you've been to AutoZone or O'Reilly's or wherever, and you need a set of wiper blades? You go in the store and you're like, hey, I need a set of 22-inch wiper blades. Well, what's it go on? Ford F-150. Is it two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive? Why does it matter? They're wiper blades. They're all the damn same size. That is so frustrating to me, is how lazy this people have became at these stores, where you can't just go in and buy a part, or they take the time to match a part for you. I don't understand that. But anyways, now I'm stuck to going back online, trying to find some O-rings for this thing, because I don't want to put it back together without new O-rings, even though, sorry about the lights, even though these O-rings, they look good. There's no tears in them or nothing, but I don't want to take that chance. So, yep, back online looking myself, because parts stores are absolutely useless.